Welcome to the DJNTV Chill Room Chat, your space to unwind and talk shop. This episode is sponsored by MadeByDJs.com, innovative tools designed specifically by DJs for DJs. DJEventPlanner.com, the industry standard for streamlining your business and booking faster. And DJRequests.com, the easiest way to manage your dance floor's vibe in real time. Support the show by using our Amazon affiliate link at djntv.com/Amazon. Now, let's get into the mix.
All right, dude.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Here we are. Oh, I didn't change the date on my calendar, but it is Monday. And if my phone would hurry up. The 9th, March 9th. I'll tell you what, I had some 60-degree weather here today.
We had it 72. It was 72
Honey,
here.
it was beautiful.
Yeah, we had like mid-60s here.
So needless to say, I got a lot of mud in my yard now because all that snow melting.
All of it?
Not all. Well,
you still got some?
The majority of it's gone. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just causing mud now in the yard and a big mess, you know?
Yeah.
Which
you guys gonna have some flooding because of all that snow that you had?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We'll see. I hope not. You know, and if we do, we do. We'll deal with that after. It's not going to go in my basement if that's what you're wondering. Like,
okay.
You know how sometimes you got to get a sump pump and all that, and I don't think I'm going to have to do that, but because it's a brick foundation on the bottom, so it should be fine.
We had a big blizzard that hit here back in '91. And we had a lot of flash flooding in the Twin Cities after that because of all. I mean, there was a ton of snow we got. We got nailed.
Wow.
So I was just telling.
That's why I asked.
I was just telling Matt while I was waiting. We're expecting tornadoes tomorrow here in Illinois, so that's going to be fun.
Hunker down. You got to tie Boo down.
I'm going to put rocks in her pocket and put her down in the basement.
Well, you know, they always threat these things, but I mean, there's a possibility, right?
There's a high possibility for it tomorrow.
Yeah.
If your house gets sucked up and it lands in Oz, then just follow the Yellow Brick Road.
I'll be among the little people, so I'll fit right in.
We represent
the lollipop kid.
Oh, God.
Kid. Follow Yellow Brick Road.
Only I can get away with that with Dennis, by the
way. And you're on thin ice with it, so but it's all good.
Oh, I'm on thin ice?
I'm just joking, dude. I'm joking.
No, I know. I don't overstep my boundaries.
But you're allowed. You're allowed.
So, talking about winter months, this is one thing that irritates me about being a KJ and DJ even, is getting your stuff from the car into the building. Some of these people don't shovel. Yeah. Now you're walking through snowbanks, right?
Yeah, trying to
how do you wheel a cart over us, you know? And it's like, I'm coming. You know that patrons are coming. At least shovel a certain area.
Salt. To get rid of the ice.
Right.
Exactly. How about keeping your gear in the car and getting there early enough so you can warm it up to play it?
Well, usually between the ride there, it's pretty much warmed up already.
Yeah.
And I am a culprit. I shouldn't, but I do leave my gear in the car.
Yeah, I used to too.
Because I don't have a shed here. I don't have.
Right. You're not going to lug it in and out every day.
Yeah. I have the benefit of being, we have underground heated parking here, so I don't have that issue.
Oh, well, excuse us.
Right.
We don't live in, Now,
You know,
Matt lives in one of them big expensive places with the built-in pool. I think, what's it called? The
There's no
YMCA?
pool here.
What's it called? The YMCA? Is that where
No.
you're? No, no.
yeah.
Speaking of ice, there was a place that I used to play at back in the day, like from about maybe 2007 until maybe I was there for about 6 years, I want to say. And it was always a problem on one. There was two entrances, one on each side of the building. It was a bowling alley,
Yeah.
and the one side that I would unload on, which was closest to the area that I
Where
set
you
up in.
set up? Yeah.
Yep. That side of the building, anytime the snow like melted and it would drip down, they didn't have like a gutter system, so the water would just come right off of the roof.
And it's
But it
pouring
was
on your equipment, right? Going in?
well, no, it's not that. But I'm just saying like the snow would melt, it would slope off of the building and into the lot, and then there wasn't any like drainage system in that lot for the water to go to. So then when it got cold again, then you've got like an ice rink in that
All right.
spot. It,
Dennis, I thought I had to get the remote out to fast forward him, get to the point. I was wondering where he was
but yeah,
going.
that all that water would freeze, and I'm trying to like load all my equipment in on a freaking ice rink, you
Right.
know.
Yeah.
So
It's not fun,
no, it's
and
not.
just never mind winter, even just a rainy, pouring rain night.
Yep.
Right.
God, I hate it. Because we all know water and electronics don't mix.
No, they
Yep.
do not. No, you're trying to keep your gear dry. You're trying to put an umbrella over it while you're going in or something, a tarp over it.
And as much as we strive to have our equipment protected with cases, and believe me, it'll get in there somehow, some
Right,
way.
right, right.
It's gonna get in there, and it's to the point now where you almost want to buy a top, bungee cord it over all your stuff on that cot before
I used to
you
keep a
know,
small
Yeah.
tarp just for that reason.
yeah, it's
Yeah. So, oh yeah, you're trying to get in as quick as possible, and then people get in
But
your
the
way.
thing is that when you get all the stuff, say you get all the stuff loaded onto a cart, right? By the time
yeah,
you get it all loaded onto the cart,
it's already getting
it's
wet.
already wet.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know what I mean? So
So you try to park the car as close as you can to the door, and then trying to
But
get
no,
in.
yeah,
but there's still a good 5 minutes, I think, for most of
Right,
us to get the
yeah,
stuff onto that cot. Meanwhile,
right.
it's
Oh yeah,
getting
yeah,
rained on.
yeah. Exactly.
yep.
I mean, yeah,
I was lucky. There was
we've got
some.
to
Oh, go ahead.
go. No, go ahead. You go.
I was just gonna say there were some places that I played at where the main entrance is. They had like a what do you call that? Like an overhang or something? Not an overhang, but like like when you pull up to a hotel.
Oh
And
yeah, they
Yeah, I
had
know
like
what you mean. That
I know.
thing there.
Yeah,
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 I know.
yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly. Can't think of the word, but I know what you're talking about.
It is like a roof overhang. It's like
Yep.
a
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So those are places that I played at that had that. So I was pretty lucky in that regard. So I never had to
Uh,
unload in the rain at those places. So
Yeah.
yeah. So what were you gonna say,
whoa.
Eric, before I jumped in front of you?
Well, it's just we as DJs, KJs. Obviously, we're trying to protect our equipment. It's a lot of money there, right? We
Yeah.
invest a lot of money.
Yep.
And when you show up to a place to work, and like I said, even you, Matt, ice. I don't know how many times I've fallen, you know.
Hey,
Uh, and what do? I mean, you get up, you brush your legs off, but one of these days somebody can seriously get hurt,
right.
Yeah.
on that. And what are they going to do then? Have some common courtesy, these venue owners, and
Right.
if nothing else, at least shovel a spot for us to
Hmm.
get in, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Right.
not just us. How about
But
your
the
employees? And
employees, you pay the patrons and stuff like that.
right,
Because
You
usually
know?
you have to go in where the patrons come in, so you're trying to get in before they get there
Hmm.
and get around them and everything else.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
speaking of
just
ice, back in like junior high through high school, I've probably dislocated each one of my knees about 4 or 5 times a piece. So I've always had bad knees. So I slip on the ice, my knee's going out. I'm down for I don't know how long.
Right.
well
Then
in
when you go,
junior high, you had a habit of picking the wrong girl, and that's what happened.
And no, I
It
went out
wasn't
for
ice; it was a bat that
no, I
kicked.
went out for baseball.
I was shortstop.
See, he can get away with that. We
Shortstop.
can't. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I played when I was like 10, 11 years old. And I remember the season I played, I only had one strikeout the whole year. The rest were walks. Nobody could pitch to me. I got hit. It went over my head. It rolled across the plate, but never. I swing a couple times just to try, but I one out the whole time. Rest were walks.
Speaking of outs, at your karaoke show, right?
Mhm.
When Dennis, back when you were doing it, Matt,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
doing it still now. You always got this one singer who will put in like 10 songs.
Oh, absolutely.
And you're thinking, you're lucky to get up 3 times tonight, right?
Right, right,
So my rule really is 3 strikes, you're out.
right.
If I can get you up 3 times,
Three and done. Yeah, three and done.
right? I mean, to me, it's
In a typical 4 hour show time frame, correct?
because,
Yeah, right,
yeah, because nobody wants to keep hearing Matthew sing Matt, Matt, Matt.
right,
And I don't care how dead it is. It could be a slow night,
right.
Right.
Don't mean
but
you're
to
singing all
say
night long. Yeah,
this does not mean this is the Matt concert at my
right.
show, you know?
Exactly, exactly.
And they're like, well, it's kind of slow tonight. Why can't I? Because, and you try to be nice explaining it to them. Like, look,
Yeah.
I
Right,
really don't think everybody's here to hear you. They probably want to hear regular music. And I'll
right,
get you up, but it's
right.
not, well, let me
If I
do
get more,
2 in a row. No,
no, no, it's
no.
not needed. Yeah, exactly.
Even if it's a good singer, you don't want to put them up like, you
12
know,
times.
in a row.
Right.
Right.
No.
So you KJs out there who are just watching us and learning about us on YouTube and Spotify and who are listening and maybe watching on YouTube. These are little things, and it may seem petty to you, but these are things to take into consideration as you're doing your show.
Absolutely.
I know it's important to engage with the singers and to gain their trust in your show to keep coming back. Yes. However, you don't want to favor what they want to do all the time. This is still your show, you
Hmm.
know?
Mhm.
Don't let them control you by
Yeah.
saying, well, I'm here every week. Why can't I get up five
Yeah.
Right,
times?
Or the
right, right,
customer is always right.
Yeah,
right,
well, you know
right,
what? They are to a point, Matt. They
right.
are right. Right.
As they're drinking their same Coca-Cola that they've had for 2 hours.
Yeah. Can I
Yeah.
get more ice?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah.
I got a guy that, I've mentioned this to, this guy to Eric in the past. This is a guy that's like a real stickler on, he wants a specific disc and track, yada, yada, because that's the version that he practices on at home or whatever,
And I
right?
get that. I get that part. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Now,
That's
Yes.
here's the
fine.
thing. This guy is not supporting my show whatsoever. Yeah,
Not spending a penny, right?
he'll sit there and nurse a pitcher of water all night and
Okay.
then
See, I don't
and
go
then
for
maybe
that.
buy like a little cup of soup or something like that and think that he's supporting the show.
Right.
Yeah,
I love the
no.
people that come in and get a pitcher of water and put it down between like six of them. And they all keep taking turns, go up and get the pitcher filled up, but they don't they don't buy anything else.
Yeah.
I don't know, like you got like a table with a half dozen people at it. It's like, you're not supporting my show. You're here for me, great, but you got to buy something, dude. And then they wonder why after like a month, they closed that night. They decided they're not going to do karaoke anymore. And then all the people coming to me like, why they shutting off the light? Because you didn't support me.
Yep,
You didn't buy anything. You got to
exactly.
buy. Yeah. And they're like, what, we were here. Yeah, great. But you didn't, it
A
doesn't make the
body's a
rest
body, but we need that register ringing up,
right.
period.
The register
You
needs to
know,
ring.
Yeah.
That's how I get paid. That's how you get paid.
I'll bring up this guy. I won't say his last name, but I will. His name is Mark. Was coming to one of my shows out in Nashua, New Hampshire. Kegler's Den, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And this guy would not spend a penny, and he'd be there before everyone else showed up.
Gotta get his slip in. Gotta get his slip in.
Yeah, because that's when I was doing slips. He'd
Right.
hand me like 10 slips. And I'm like, first of all, I'm thinking to myself, first, you're wasting my slips
Right.
because there's no damn way you're getting up 10 times. You know,
Right.
second of all, like I said, and we had an outlet.
Yeah.
I just got to the, because he's looking at me every time I go to one else, like one of them, Matt, am I next? You know,
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
one of
Yeah.
those,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
And every time I go, all right, let's get Dennis up. Let's get, whatever, he'd be staring. So
Do we get t-shirts made with your
we
face like
should.
that?
We
With-
should.
That
Yeah,
would be
we should.
that
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
funny, Eric.
Am I
That would
next?
be fun. Right.
We'll blow the eyes up.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So he this night he was ticking me off just by doing that. And then finally he come up to me. What? How come I can't get up, man? You know? He goes, I'm here to support you. I said, that's what I've been waiting for you to say. How are you supporting me? How are
Right.
you supporting Kegler's Den at this point? Never mind me.
Just by
Right.
being
You're
there.
just taking up a bar stool
Yeah.
with nothing in front of you, not even a damn bag of chips, nothing.
Right.
And you expect to get up 10 times, 5 times, 3 times? No, not in my book. I'm
He's
sorry.
supporting you with his presence.
Right. Because everyone's there to see him.
So he's like, where's the manager? And I said, well, I'll give you better. Sean, he's the owner. I pointed to him. I said, go talk to Sean. So Sean come up to me without him and goes, what's this clown's problem? And I explained it to him. And he goes, yeah. So
Out the door.
he goes, say no more. You did the right thing. He patted me on the back, like, thanks for looking out. Went over, grabbed him. Oh, you're not sitting in here for free.
Yeah.
All this costs money.
Yeah.
Down
Right.
to the DJ, to the bartenders, to the alcohol that's being bought,
Right.
to the food they're trying to. All that
Keeping the
costs
lights on.
money, right?
Even the lights. Yes.
And these people don't get it.
Right.
I had another issue in Lowell, Mass, at the Keep. Dennis, you're familiar with the Keep.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to keep.
Same thing. This guy who karaoke.
Yeah.
And
I'm the
and
best.
he's
I'm the
waiting
best.
for me to start. He's waiting for me to start, right?
Yeah.
And
Let it slip in,
I
man.
watch. I'm trained. I'm a trained KJ boy. I watch. You're not buying anything, you're not getting up. Sorry. You
Yeah.
know? And I don't care if it's dead.
Right.
It don't work this way. Sorry. I'd rather
Right.
play music
Exactly.
than a deadbeat, I'm sorry, and I hate to call. Look, I get it. Some people just don't drink alcohol. That's fine. That's
Buy
your
a
choice.
Coke.
But buy a soda, buy
Buy
a
a-
cheeseburger,
Buy an
buy
appetizer.
something,
Buy
anything.
chips. Buy at least something. Buy
Yeah.
something.
An order of fries. Something.
Right.
You know?
I used
So-
to have a table
Chicken
of people
wings.
that would,
So this guy got on my nerves at the Keep. And I went over, we don't have a doorman there. I went over to the bartender because he keeps walking by me and mumbling, karaoke. I'm like, yeah, I know what we're here for, dude, but so I went over to the bartender and his name is Chi. That's what he goes by, Chi.
Mhm.
and he's a tough little. I wouldn't want to mess with this guy, right?
Yeah.
He come over, tap the guy on the shoulder. Let's go. You gotta go. Let's go. He goes, what did I do? He goes, it's what you're not doing. Let's go. You got. And he was getting in, and she was like pounding on the wall, like, like, let's go, like pounding on the wall, right? No. So he got up. So now this guy, same guy, found me at Thirsty First and
Oh
Lowell on
no.
Market Street. And I knew his face, you know,
Mhm.
and he's looking at me like maybe he don't remember me, and then he's doing the same thing,
Yeah.
karaoke,
Not buying
and
anything.
not buying anything.
Yeah.
But guess who came to my rescue that night?
You got a
And I'll
bouncer?
tell you why. No, well, I did have a bouncer, but the
Right.
owner, Chrissy
Ah,
and D don't take no shit. You don't mess with
awesome.
her.
Right.
And
Awesome.
they've been doing this for many, many years. They know how to deal with people. So she noticed, and I didn't have to say nothing because they look too.
Right.
That's their job too, is to look around who's drinking, who's not drinking, right?
Right.
And
Right. Right. Who's
she
helping us
noticed
out?
this guy sitting at the table with nothing in front of him, just kind of tapping his feet, like, she could tell, like, this guy he was like a loose cannon, like,
Right.
because he was just getting teed off because I wasn't starting, right?
Right.
And she walked over and she goes, everything all right? And I couldn't hear what was going on. She told me after the fact what everything that was said. She goes, yeah, well, I'm here for karaoke. She goes, you gonna order anything? He goes, well, I'm thinking about it, but I'm waiting for the karaoke to start. She goes, no. She goes, and he goes, by the way, what's the matter with your KJ, your DJ? He's walking around, keep going outside, coming in, walk like a crackhead, he called me.
Wow.
Mm.
She goes, first of all, watch your mouth. Don't talk about a DJ that's worked for me for over 13 years, okay?
Yeah.
He's the furthest from what you just described him as. Second of all, if I need to answer your question, which I don't feel like I need to, but I'm going to tell you, he's walking around trying to get people signed up, get them going, engaging with the audience, something DJs don't do anymore.
Mm.
They sit back in their chair. Yeah,
And
I
wait.
walk and they just wait and they'll just
Yeah.
play music. I will go out and engage with what are you singing me tonight? Are you singing me a song tonight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, I do that too. Yep.
And
Excellent,
this
Eric.
guy,
Yeah.
so she says to this guy, I think it's time you gotta go. She got the doorman Dan over, Dan grabbed him out the door. I mean, there's no room for this kind of behavior in
No. No. No.
any of
No.
these venues,
No.
And what really teed her up was when he goes, what's wrong with your DJs walking around here like a crackhead? He ain't getting nothing started with the
That
karaoke
that's
yet.
that's a low blow.
That was the end of the conversation with her.
Right.
And you know
Yep.
what? I love her. She
I can
went
see
to
why.
she had my back and I didn't have to say nothing to him.
That's awesome.
So now this same guy, banned now from the Keep and Thirsties, right?
Mm-hmm. He found you
A few
somewhere
weeks
else.
later, yes, as fate would have it. Fate, yeah. So he finds me at Kodo in Lowell,
Mm.
just
Yeah.
just the street behind where Thirsties is at.
Okay.
And he's walking around and he's like, well, when are you going to stop, man? And he's seen me looking at a menu, right? Because I usually eat wherever I work and
I
they
do
take
too.
care of
Yeah.
me. They call
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Me too.
So, and he goes, oh, hey, what do you recommend? I said, I recommend you leave right now. I said, because you and I both know you're not going to order a damn thing here. Oh, no, I'm here for karaoke. I said, well, so aren't all these other people, you know?
Right.
They're all in here for karaoke too. So, but the difference between them and you, these people are ordering food. These people are ordering drinks. These people are actually spending money.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, are. I said, why do you think you've gotten banned everywhere I've worked so far? And it got so bad where he started giving the bartender a hard time. And this club, there's two more floors above it. And the owner was on the third floor tending to a private event up there that night. She had to call him, bring him down to the bar, and she goes, "You deal with this ass," you know?
Right.
And he's looking at me, the owner, and looking at him, and I went like this. I went, him, gotta go, gotta go, you know? And then I'm walking to the bathroom, and he goes, I always take the advice of my DJ, and I think it's time you left, and you're not welcome back. So and after that, I haven't seen the guy since. But
Wow.
I mean,
I didn't get.
sometimes you will get one guy like this,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's a shame because now, like everybody else in the room, kind of sees and hears what's going on because this
Right. Right.
guy's
Right.
raising his voice.
Sure.
And the first time in many years, I raised my voice in that place at Coda.
Yeah.
And I said, don't you tell me how to do my job.
Right.
And everybody looked at me, like but they all know me in there.
Sure.
But they were all like, uh-oh, DJ Eric's mad, you know?
Right.
Mhm.
So
And,
once
Er-
he
and
led,
Eric don't get mad.
I don't get, it takes a lot to get
It
me
does.
mad.
I've never seen you mad. I've never seen you mad. I've known you for a long time.
You know why? He already pulled his two prior
Right. Right.
venues.
Right. Three
Three
strikes, you're out, man.
strikes, you are done.
Right.
How
You're
far
out.
do
Yep.
you think you can push a person and still do the same thing? Like, why aren't you
Over and
doing
over and
your
over.
job? Right.
Right.
It's like, dude, you're done, you know?
Right.
Mhm.
And he goes, well, why don't you do your job? I said, first of all, you don't, and this is when I lost it.
Yeah.
You are not going to tell me how to do my job. This is
Right.
why I'm here and you're not, or whatever,
Right. Right.
And everybody's looking at me like, and they all have my back. Like if this guy
Right.
tried to take a swing, they would have jumped on him
Yeah.
without a thought.
Right.
They would have took him out.
Sure.
But luckily, it didn't lead to that because I didn't need anybody getting locked up over this or
Right.
But,
Right.
well,
At the
how
same
far
time.
can you push somebody, right? I
Right.
mean,
Right. No, I hear you. I totally get it. I didn't like patrons that didn't pay their way. You know what I mean?
Mhm. I had a guy
It's,
like
it's
that.
not just that. It's not just that. If you're gonna be that guy, try to be silent in the background so nobody
yeah.
knows.
Yeah.
Right.
He was in my face. When
That's
are you gonna
wrong.
stop? When are you
Yeah.
gonna stop, man? When are you gonna do your
When
job?
when am I up? When am I up? When am I
Yeah.
up?
And who's to say this guy isn't strung out on something too,
Yeah.
himself. He
No,
could have
this
Strung
been.
guy,
out. He's strung.
he was, you know what? He probably was. All
Yeah.
he did was pace around, pace,
He
pace,
was.
pace.
Yeah.
And he walked by me every 2 minutes. Karaoke, walk by. And I'm like, what's wrong with this dude?
Right.
Right? It was almost scary,
Yeah.
I had a couple of patrons that used to actually keep an eye out for me and protect me from people like that. And they were big
Yeah.
people, and they just always had my back. So I knew that I was safe. But you're right. You get those people every once in a while that just don't get
We're
it.
not trying to discourage you people out there from doing this job. I mean, but I am gonna say, and I think we can all agree that if you want to, it takes patience. You need
It does.
patience.
You need patience. Absolutely, you
Yep.
need patience.
It
And
took 13 years for me to lose it. and
Yeah.
I lost it on this one particular guy because you know
Right.
why? What you guys brought up earlier. 3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah.
This was his 3rd strike,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Thank God he never found me in Drake because he would
No,
I
but
as soon as he walked in, I would have had him turn around.
yeah, just go.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just go.
really.
Mhm.
And it's sad that you remember somebody as soon
Right.
as you
I had
see them
somebody similar to that. Somebody
like
did
that.
some.
Yeah.
Well, oh, he would drop my mic. He would pound on my mic, and he dropped my mic, and I said, "You drop my mic, I promise you, you will never ever sing with me again anywhere." And he
Mhm.
went to drop it. I'm like, "You drop that, you're gone." And he finally put it down, and I wouldn't let him sing. And I banned him from my air shows forever.
You could tell a mic dropper even before they sing. You
Oh
could
yeah.
Right.
just see them. You know,
Yeah. Oh
usually.
yeah. Yeah.
And I give them the warning before I even hand them that mic. Don't drop this. We
Right.
don't do this. You
No.
know.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why you got the other mics now that are
Well, you know, I have one of those. I have 2. In fact,
okay.
the other one's here somewhere.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
only utilizing one, and then I do have a handheld on, but I have to keep everybody on a leash now.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want them running around
I did the
with
same
a
Oh
thing.
yeah.
wireless.
I went
Yeah.
wireless for a while, and I went back to wired, and I taped them down, so they only had like 4 or 5 feet. Hi, Lori.
Dennis said hi. She's busy. She's been doing a lot of stuff today.
She's coming out of the closet.
Yeah, she come out of the closet. Yeah.
But yeah,
But
speaking of that guy that like that the guy you were talking about that kept following you everywhere. You know, I had a guy like that I okay, so there's a town that I play in called Hastings here in
mhm,
Minnesota, and there's a bunch of bars in that town, right? And I've worked at 4 of them.
Yeah.
And this guy's been to all 4 of those places that I've played at over the years, right?
Yeah.
And so and he's been banned, literally banned from every single bar in Hastings
Uh,
for just being a total JA, you know?
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And so the last time I just saw him it was I think not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before. And he came walking in, and I'm like, wait a second, this guy's been banned here, and it's been like probably about a year since the last time I saw the guy, and who's letting him back in again, you know? Or maybe he just decided to come in and test the
Test it.
waters,
Test it. Right.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
snuck in. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then so while he's there, he comes up and he asks me, okay, so now I know you're still here. What other places are you playing at? This is the guy that I do not want at any other places at all.
Yeah.
So I just tell him, this is it. This is all I got right now.
This is all I got. Thanks to you. This is all I had.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah.
that's the best way to keep somebody like that from
Coming and
fight.
following you around. Right.
Yeah.
Look, I want to
So,
thank DJ Event Planner for being one of our longtime sponsors. They've been great.
Yeah.
yep.
If you've enjoyed the show, check them out. And if you didn't enjoy it, they had nothing to do with this mess at all.
No,
But
they're still good. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Amazon.com, they're great. Before
Oh, I
you
love it.
order anything on Amazon, type in
Yep.
DJNTV.com// Amazon. That helps keep us on the air too.
Oh, cool.
Don't
Yeah.
forget to share and like these videos. Tell a friend about them. And we do these live
Yeah. Throw
every
us a
Monday
comment.
night.
Yeah. Throw us a comment.
Yeah, let us know what you want to talk
Yeah.
about.
If you, or you got a question, let us know.
Yeah, maybe you need something answered. Let us help you. That's what we do
Right.
these for. And if
That's
you
right.
are a KJ, we encourage you to join us live here Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All you got to do is type in DJNTV.com/KJ Chill.
There you
That's
are.
it. And bam, you're going to be in this room live with us. And we'll have some fun with it. Dennis, thank you. I'm glad you're back home. He just got back, by the way, from Florida.
Oh yeah, Florida.
Well, yeah, I was down there for a month. It was great. My bride and I were down there having a nice little vacation.
And now you're coming back to tornadoes. Isn't that
tornadoes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I'm gonna be playing Dorothy.
Where'd you go down there? Where
I was
were
in
you?
Punta Gorda area.
Okay.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Beautiful.
All right,
So-
time. We got to wrap this up because we got
All right.
a time limit here. But
Got it.
thank you guys. We'll see you next week. Leave
All right,
comments below and we'll get them answered too.
All
Absolutely.
right. Take care.
Thank you guys. Good night.